Well, happy Monday. I hope you are having the most beautiful day. But what I wanted to share with you today is this analogy that kind of just hit me. And I was like, yes, because I get lost. I am what you would call directionally challenged. Um, Even when I, like, lived in the same place all the time, I'm military well, I'm my husband's military, and so we move every, like, 2 years, and I swear, I would be lost without my GPS. Anybody else? Just me? I mean, lost without my GPS. It tells me exactly how to get there in the fastest way possible, right? Which is why I want us to think about how tracking macros is just like a GPS, right? If we think about it, it makes sense. Because what does that do for us when we're tracking macros? It gives us a really structured path, right? To get to where we want to go. And it's beautiful because it's not just like some diet, right? It's not like, oh, you have to cut out this or no carbs. We love carbs. We want carbs. We need them, right? But also it's really guiding us towards our goal, but it also helps us to know where we might need to tweak to get to that final destination. And it also lets us be able to eat our own food. Because when you've got a path, right? If you told me right now to go somewhere, it would take me a really long time to figure it out on my own, right? But I put the address into my GPS and boom, I've got step by step directions. Love. This is what tracking macros does for us, right? It gives us these step by step directions to get us down to the path that we want. And we know it's not just about the destination, it's about getting there in an efficient, timely manner that also works for you. Because without having that GPS guiding you, you're just going to be wandering around. We don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. But one of the things I want us to think about is not only does the GPS, right, it tells us exactly where to go, but life happens, right? Your roads are blocked off because there's road construction or there's an accident and it's like this pathway has to now shift, right? Just like when in our lives it's like, oh my gosh, life happened today and the day that I planned out has to shift. I love this because it's like, okay, macros is still here as my guiding light, and I can totally pivot my day around it, right? I can totally start re-navigating my day around life, but also the foods I love or the foods that I want to be able to eat in my life. Because it's not just about tracking your food, right? It's about how you're feeling. But what I love most about tracking macros is it puts you in the driver's seat. You are in control of exactly where you're going. It's like, I know exactly what I'm doing, but I also know exactly how I feel eating these types of foods. And it gives you so much power to just level yourself up in so many ways. But also, if you are at a plateau or you're in a place where you're like, I feel stuck, we can start doing some really beautiful work and re-navigating, right? Pivoting, going a new path, finding a new path because there's always more than one path to your final destination. But it's the path that's going to work best for you, right? Because there's a path and you're like, I could take that path, but it's going to take me on the highway and it is rush hour traffic. The tolls are going on. No, thank you, right? You're like, not that path. I want to go this path. This is what I love about macros, right? Tracking macros is just like a GPS. It gives you a path, it allows you to recalculate, it allows for life to happen, and it allows for you to be in complete control. Yes. Yes. So, what I wanted just to throw out for you today, because as we get into the holiday gauntlet, as it comes into it's starting. I know it's already starting for a lot of folks, but this is what I want you to just pause and go, "Okay, it's coming, but how do I get in the driver's seat of my holiday season, right? How can I start to be and set myself up for success so I can crush the holiday season, maintain my progress, and just also live my life, be social with my friends, be ready to rock and roll when life pivots and happens during the holiday season, because I guarantee you it will. It will happen. There's always going to be little surprises that pop up, and we can be ready for them. So, if you haven't heard, we have a beautiful nutrition mastery workshop happening next Tuesday, October 24th. And what we are going to be talking about is how to set yourself up for success for this holiday season, because it might feel like, oh, it's only October, but oh my gosh, I don't know if you're like me, but it is already almost like end of October and we're almost into November and December here. We're there. Like we're already moving forward. And that's what I want us to do is set you up for success, get you on some good macros, get that path, right? So you have not only your path, but you're moving forward. All right. So if you need that invite to the nutrition mastery workshop we have going Avant, put it down below. Say like invite. We will make sure you get an invite to that because it is going to be just so amazing. And the first 300 people are also getting Kristen's new DIY workout program, which is going to be so freaking incredible. Like, she is leveling it up almost every single time we talk about it. So, you want in on this. Anywho, I want you to keep thinking about this, and even comment below, like, if this resonated with you of like, "Hey, tracking macros is like a GPS," because there's a way to get to our final destination with you in the driver's seat, you in control, and we can make that happen for you. So, anywho, hope you have a beautiful day. I will talk to you soon.